Hey guys, so today we'll be doing LeetCode 650 two keys keyboard. So there is only one character A on the screen of a notepad. You can perform two operations on this notepad for each steps. So copying all the items on the screen is going to cost you one operation, and pasting is also cost you one operation. Okay, so it becomes quite important to read the question carefully, because when I was trying out this question, I I forgot that we have to take copying also as an operation. So yeah, it becomes important to read the question properly before you begin solving it. Okay, so let's take an example of 3. So initially there is going to be just one character on the screen, right? So n equals to 3. So initially on the screen there is only one character A, and what we can do is we can copy this thing, and again what we can, and copying this is going to cost us one operation, and pasting it is also going to cost us one operation. Okay, and here what we can do is we can again copy and this entire thing, and we can paste it, so it will become a. So it will, so till here it cost us two operation, and here it is also going to cost two operation. It is four operation, but the thing here is we are not getting the exact count as 3. Okay, so we are getting here 4 characters, so that is not what we want. We want exactly 3 characters. Okay, so here let me try out this. Okay, so we have pasted here once. Okay, again what we can do is again we can just copy and paste this thing again. Okay, so it cost us one operation over here, and here also it will cost us again one operation, because we are not copying A once again. Okay, we are just pasting it over here. We are just copying this once, we are pasting it once, we are pasting it again. So this entire thing is going to cost us 3 operation. Okay, so so what we are going to do is we are going to solve it recursively. So let's just say our initial value, okay, or current, we are going to have one character at least. Okay, so we are going to have our current variable set to 1, and and of course we want current to be equals to 3. Okay, so whenever our current, okay, so let me just write it down in a better way. Okay, so we are going to have two values. Let's just call my function solve, and I'm going to have current, and I'm going to have my n. Okay, so I'm going to call this recursively. So base condition I'm going to define over here. So if my current becomes equal to n, so in this case I can just return 0, because I wouldn't need any more operations on it. I have the required output, so I'm just going to return it. And if my current, if at any point of time it becomes greater than n, so that is not our desired result, and we can return a huge value over here. Let's say 25. Okay, so we're going to make sure key we're not we will store our answers. We want the minimum value, so we're just going to return a huge value if the result is not what we desire. Okay, so yeah, we have here, and I can set a value answer equals to 25 as well. It's a huge value, so if we get a better solution, then we can update this answer value. Okay, so as you can see, I will copy this character, whatever I have in the current, I'm just gonna copy it. Okay, so copying here once, I'm going to paste it. I can copy this once, and I can I can utilize this one operation maximum number of times, and that can be done only till my current is equals n, right? So this is the maximum utilization that I can get out of this one operation which I did for copying. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to try out copying it once, and I'm going to paste till my current becomes n. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste this. I'm gonna first go through this entire step, but yeah, recursively we can call this function for this current value as well. Okay, so say I'll copy this entire thing once, and I want to get the maximum value of this operation. So I can have this pasted once, I can also have this pasted twice. Okay, so that way our operation will be most utilized. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try. So initially I'm gonna set my take my another variable, say obs. Okay, so I can set it to 2. Okay, why 2? One is of course copying this. One is the copying operation that I'm gonna take, and one operation I'm going to paste it. Okay, I'm gonna paste it at least once. Okay, so since I'm going to paste it at least once, I'm going to just take the value as 2, one for copying and one for pasting. Okay, so I can paste it. I can paste it till my current becomes n, and I have to paste it. It's like whatever the length of my current, whatever I have current, I'm going to just multiply it by 2, right? So I've pasted it once over here, I've pasted it twice over here, and in the next step I'm going to paste it thrice. Okay, so what I can do is I can take another variable, say temp. I can have this value set to 2 times square. Okay, so our length, so this was the initial pasting. At least we're going to paste it once, so I'm going to set it to our, so our current length for this iteration will become 2 times of this length. Okay, let's say if it was AA, in this step it will become AA and AA. Okay, and I'm going to do this till my temp is less than or equals to current, less than or equals to n, and I can have my temp incremented as much the length of the curve. Okay, so I hope so this part is clear, because see, whatever the length of our current is there, I'm going to increase it. Okay, so my temp was initially 4. Okay, so in the next iteration my temp will become 6. So length I'm increasing by whatever the current value I have. So yeah, simply I can just take answer is equals to minimum of answer, and I can just initially I had taken operations as 2, right? So operations plus my solve, I'm going to solve it for a smaller value. So my current will become temp, and I'm going to have as it is. And okay, so this was for the first operation. As we move, we need to increase our operations also. Okay, so I'm just going to increase our operations variable, and yeah, at the end I'm just going to return my answer. Yeah, so this was the approach that I could come up with, and it seemed quite intuitive to me. And if you're not so basically for DP and recursion problems, we basically follow the knapsack pattern, that is we arrive at an index and we take it or we don't take it, right? So yeah, basically that's the power pattern that most of the questions follow. But you can of course do this question in that format as well, but this seemed quite intuitive to me. And if you want to explore more questions, more recursion based questions which follow this kind of pattern, then I can suggest you can explore subset problems. Subset, there are series of subset problems, subset 1, 2, 3 also, I think. I'm not sure if there is 3, but yeah, these are the series of problems that you can follow to get the hang of this for loop. And another series of questions which I can suggest is combination sums. So this series actually was quite helpful for me in figuring out these for loops. Yeah, once you get the hang of it, it becomes quite intuitive. Okay, so if you are not aware of this, just try to solve these questions out. Another thing which I can suggest is permutations. Okay, series of permutations. So you can explore these series as well. And these are all on LeetCode, so you can explore this. And yeah, it will help you to build that initial intuition, especially combination sum 1 and 2 are like the founding blocks for this. Also subset 1 and 2, also permutation. So these are all kind of interrelated. So yeah, you'll have fun solving those. Also, if I get time, I'll try to solve this out. Okay, yeah, thank you guys for your time. And if you guys have any questions or anything, feel free to drop them. Also, I'll just quickly summarize. I'll just quickly show you how the code would look like in the IDE. Yeah, so here's the code and how it would look like. So yeah, when our current becomes equals to n, then we are just going to return 0. Otherwise, we're just going to return a huge value, so that our answers get updated with the minimum value. So here I've taken our initial value as 2, operations value as I, and I've initialized with 2. And yeah, I just solved it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys, and see you later.